Good morning. Happy Sunday. We'll start in meditation. And sometimes the beginning of the meditation is the setup, making sure your space is clear, making sure you have a seat that is comfortable, you feel safe, so that you can close your eyes. And at first, I'm just going to ask you to just be in your space, take it in, the sounds, the feeling of the air on your skin. And once you feel like you've really settled into where you are, start to create the posture, the seat, the asana, the meditation. Allowing your sits bones to ground. And for me, there's always this visualization of my pelvis is like the bottom of the tree, the place where the tree enters the ground. And so I see it as that, it's like the stability before the roots. And then the roots are my legs, my toes, my feet. And there's this visual that I have where my seat is well rooted into the earth, and the roots, the legs and the limbs are really sprawling out and stabilizing me there. Then that allows my torso, the trunk, to lift, to be sturdy, not rigid, just sturdy. The visual goes all the way up. My head becomes the uppermost branch. My hair becomes the leaves. My arms, forearms, hands, fingers are branches. And that visual is something that I don't usually speak to, but it is in every time I sit. Once you establish that that is your body, then you can relax into it, knowing that you're supported. Knowing that you can be strong, yet not rigid. And then you can create the breath through the deep hollow part, the vascular part of the trunk of the tree. Create the breath. And the breath can be to you like water is to the tree. When I said that, I could almost feel the breath moving in through my limbs, right? So it's imagery, analogy, and it works. And now we've taken care of the function, the breath, the pose, stability of it, the support of it. Our last concern is the brain. And if you're lucky, your brain is just being quiet and it's focusing on how cool it is to have a body as a tree. If you're not so lucky and you're having thoughts that are coming in, tasks, to-do lists, things in the past, worries, concerns, if you have those, start to, with your breath, you can just imagine the breeze blowing in the leaves, and your thoughts could be leaves, and the leaves are just fluttering off the tree and floating through space. And depending on how analytical your brain is, you may need to take that a whole another place. And if you do, that's fine. But stay in this, the image of the tree, the trunk, the leaves, the roots, the source, breath or water. Don't get quiet, but you stay in it. Stay with the image that we've chosen or I've chosen for you. And I just had to practice what I preached. My mind started to wander into the busyness of my life. And I took a deep breath and I saw leaves rattle on the tree, and then I saw them blow off. Knowing there's no wrong way to meditate. If you get trapped in thought, every time you come back to breath, body, your space, every single time it's a mini awakening. And before you know it, you'll just be woke. Draw your hands to your chest. Thumbs to your forehead. Namaste. Awesome. Take a moment and shift yourself into child's pose. Start to shift the breath from the breath of meditation to the practice, the breath of Ujjayi, big breath, a full diaphragmatic, full body breath, filling in the chest, filling your body with air, and then emptying it back out and finding a rhythm to it, a rhythm that will encourage movement, rhythm that will encourage space. If your eyes are closed, open them up. Draw your body up and back to down dog. Do it in your way, take your time. Set your pose up. If you need a little extra movement at first, create extra movement at first. If you're holding any tension in your jaw, will you release it now? Release the tongue in your mouth. Work to feel both hands equally on the mat. From your hands, draw the energy up into the shoulders. You're going to pull your shoulders back onto your back. From your shoulders, draw the energy from your back, from the torso. You're going to start to pull the ribs down toward the pelvis a little bit. So, okay, taking a deep arch out of the back, just giving it length. A nice little lift in the front of the pelvis, deep Uddiyana Mula Bandha active, drawing ribs toward pelvis, pelvis toward the belly button, the front of the pelvis toward the belly button. Feel your feet on the floor, the energy under each toe, the energy in your arch, your heels. Make your way to ragdoll. You choose how. You can take baby steps up, or you can just land. You can walk your hands back, go into ragdoll. In the ragdoll, you want your feet a little bit wider than your pelvis, closer to shoulder width. Drop into a deep fold, allowing your arms to release. So arm over arm sometimes helps them release. If you need to let them dangle, that's fine. If you want to wrap them around your legs, do what works. And be in constant discovery of what works. What works for you yesterday may be different than what works for you tomorrow. Be in constant discovery of where you need to create space, where you need to create movement, where you need to create stability. Where do you need to be easeful? Like where are you hanging on? The neck and jaw are typical places, but sometimes it's glutes. See if we can add a little bit of fluidity, creativity, possibility. Drop your hands down, heel toe the feet in. Lift halfway, and this is a strong halfway lift. Fingertips on the ground or on your legs. Spine long, crown of the head reaching, tailbone back, press and root into your feet. Breathe in. Now press into the floor, fold forward. This is active. Press down and out with your feet, squeeze your thighs, pull yourself in deeper, 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 and then rise up, extended mountain. Breathing. Inhale together. Soften your knees, fold forward. Lift and lengthen your spine. Step yourself back into high plank. Establish high plank, root into the feet. The ball mounds of your feet are pressing down, maybe even out. Press down into your hands, press out with your hands. Press into the thumb and the first finger Lift from the pelvis, draw your ribs towards your pelvis, breathe. Down dog. Inhale. Breathe out. Step your feet to your hands. Lengthen your spine. Fold. Rise, one inhale. Fold out breath. Lift and lengthen in. Chaturanga out. Up dog in. Down dog out. In breath. And breathe out, step forward. Lengthen. Fold. All the way, reach. Fold forward. Allow each movement to start to create space, lengthen, and strength. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. In. Out. Step forward. Lift. Bow. All the way. Fold forward. Lengthen, shoulders on your back. Chaturanga, powerfully. Up dog, open. Down dog, exhale. In breath. Out breath. Step forward. Lift. Fold. Rise. Fold. Lengthen. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe. What's going on with your eyes? Are they set to one spot? Are they closed? Are you shutting down, shutting in? Or are they wandering? The goal is to focus them to one spot and allow that to create ease, not distress. One more. Breathe out here. Step or jump forward. Lift. Bow. Chair pose. It's our first chair pose this morning. Take a second, like really find it. Find the feet, get your tailbone down and back, reach up with your arms, like get length in your sides, lift the front of the pelvis, like really find the pose. Big breath. Stay. Big breath. Fold it. Lengthen. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, right foot steps, root down, raise up. First one, we're just going to kind of establish the pose. A few extra breaths, like see what you need to do to create the strength and the opening at the same time. So like what I'm feeling right now is a little bit of tension in my low back. So that means I need to lift the front of the pelvis. So feel it out. Where are you? What do you need? More energy in your feet, press down. More space in your shoulders. Pull the shoulder blades in. Ease in your neck. Breathe in. Take it down, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, warrior one. And kind of take a mental note, like how your body feels right here. Because by the time we finish our sun salutations, you're going to feel dramatically different. And it's nice to like take it in, enjoy that a bit. I mean, I don't know, I don't want to put something on you, but right now I feel just a little bit stiff, right? Like it's not quite fluid. Each step feels like I'm working for it. Breath in. And then chaturanga. I've done this work long enough to know. Just give it a few more times. Up dog and down dog. Inhale. Out breath. Step or jump forward. Lift and lengthen. We're going to create a big flow. Fold. Chair, in breath. Go deep, reach high. Fold over your legs, exhale. Lift and lengthen, inhale. Chaturanga, full out breath. Up dog, gaze forward. Down dog, full out breath. Right foot warrior one, full in breath. Chaturanga, full out breath. Up dog, in. Down dog, out. Left foot. Chaturanga. Wider with your hands, Brooke. There you go. Awesome. Down dog. Inhale. Breathe out. Step or jump. Lift and lengthen. Fold. Chair. Fold. Lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Gaze forward. Down dog. Exhale. Right foot warrior one. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left side warrior one. Chaturanga. Up dog in. Down dog out. Work to lengthen your breath. Inhale. Breathe it out. Step forward. Lift. Bow. Chair. Fold. Lengthen. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, right. Allow your body to adapt. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left side. And down, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Empty your air. Step or jump forward. Lift. Fold. Chair. Fold. Lengthen. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, right? This time warrior two. Opportunity to create a little opening in the hips. And to understand the challenge here, right? So for me, with some tenderness in my hip, like I have to really focus to get my spine long, to lift the front of the pelvis, get the tailbone down, find that space. I accomplish it by pressing into both feet. Set your gaze. Big reverse. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, warrior one. Warrior two. So sometimes going to warrior two, there's a little adjustment in your feet so that both heels are on one line. You want to really use the feet, the entire ball mound, so both feet, center of each heel. And then you're looking for that space, lifting here, trying to pull the shoulders back even with your hips. I almost feel like my thighs are playing tug of war. Big reverse. Take it down, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up and bend, stack and open your hips. Choose to stay or flip dog. One more breath in this opening. Downward facing dog. Into side plank, right arm down. Get lighter in your right arm by reaching out of the left side. Flex both feet. Full breath in. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg goes up. Open the hip. Breathe here. And stay or flip your dog. Breathe. Down dog. Left hand stays planted, right arm goes up, side plank. Same thing, you press down in the left hand, then you reach out of your right, getting that length. Peel both, all the toes back. Breath. One more. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog, crescent lunge, right side. A moment, just a moment, come into the pose. Same things, front of the pelvis, ribs down. Relax jaw. Twist right. With each exhale, go a little deeper. With each inhale, press a little bit more on your feet. On your inhale, warrior two. Stay low in your leg. That's how we protect our hips. We can reverse it and straighten our front legs. See if we can get a little more space. Come right back in, extended side angle lunge. You can bring your forearm to your thigh. I like a block on the outside of my foot. My block has grown a little bit, so I'm on the tallest section, but I'm pressing into both feet, pulling my right thigh bone out and in. So that means out, like abduction toward my right arm using my glute, and then in, drawing my femur toward my own pelvis. Deep breath. You can half bind your top arm. If you want, you can fully bind it. Fully extend it, lift it up. Take it forward over your ear, breathe, and then take it straight down, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg, crescent lunge. Gaze forward. Feet rooted. Elongate your spine. Using your jaw and your throat. Twist left. Warrior two on an inhale. Reverse. Straighten your front leg. Extended side angle. Freedom with your arms, right? So if you want to do the half line for a breath or two, or full. Can release your bind, reach up and then over your front ear, breathe, inhale, and then just circle it down, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Step forward. Lengthen your spine. Feet to touch, crow. Feet down, chair. Twist right. Stay on the work. Gaze, breath. Twist left. Fold forward, crow. Feet draw in, knees come way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet down. Split your feet, grab your big toes, lengthen your spine, pull in. Step on your hands, gorilla. Release your head and neck. Release your jaw. Eyes wide open. Step off your hands, heel toe the feet in a bit, lengthen your spine. Bow. Rise. Extended mountain. Right-sided eagle. Extended mountain. Left-sided eagle. Extended mountain, right side eagle. Extend and left. And extended mountain. Set your gaze. Find your feet. Right leg comes up. You can catch the outside of your right leg or your big toe. Take it out to the right. Center. Unsupported arms up. Bend your knee, bring your knee into your chest. Extend your leg again. Now bend your knee, send it behind you, airplane. Come to standing. Extend your leg straight. Bend it, airplane. Half moon. Left hand down to a block of the floor. Start to spin the chest open. Build the pose from the ground up. And foot to the floor. Nice, all the way up. Extended mountain. Let go any judgment, preconceived notions where your body should be, and just be in your body. Left leg comes up. Catch the toe or the leg. Extend. Breath. Drishti. Open. Your drishti can shift right or stay forward. You got it. Nice. Come to center. Both arms go up. Start with a bent knee and then extend your leg. And then bend your knee, extend, and now bend and shoot it back, airplane. I want you to feel what it's like just to open up. And then I want you to come back up to standing leg raise, extend your leg. And then send it back again, airplane. Achieving balance, strength, mobility. And now move into half moon. Stay with your breath. And foot to the floor. Nice. If you have a strap, go ahead and grab it. Rise up. We're going to go dancer right side. Encourage you to keep your gaze forward. Stay with breath, drishti, your bandhas, and then open. Shoulders back. Switch sides. And release right side. So when I do this pose, I think about it coming from the center of my body. I'm dropping my leg into the strap, and then I'm just pulling my leg behind me. And then from the center of my body, like there's this lifting from the pelvis to my shoulder girdle. And then from that stability, like I drive the pose from my left foot, my down foot, I'm pressing into it to start to lift my right heel up. So I'm staying connected, right? Really grounded through my feet. The left foot is still the driver. Switch sides. It becomes ever so critical on this side, because on this side, and many of you are the same, my left leg wants to splay out a little bit. And so when I drive the pose from the standing leg, what I'm going to do, like right now, my left hip is shifting back. I'm going to pull it forward, but I'm pulling it forward with my right hip pulling back. And then I'm going to keep driving it. Right heel down, pulling my right glute back. Right heel down, right glute back. And then lifting. That gives me the stability in the lift. Right heel down, right glute back. Left leg lifting and breathing. Yeah, you know, if you've given in to all the instability in your pose, or at least if you've given in to all the instability in the pose, that kind of work is going to be a challenge. And you're up for it. But I'll tell you, it doesn't always have to look the same. Right leg up, tree. And in tree, it's this connection. So rooting down into left foot, and then this connection of my right foot into my left thigh, that draws in. And that gives the stability. Arms up if you want. It's not mandatory. Full breathing. And switch sides. These poses on one leg really accentuate where my balance and imbalances are. So sometimes I have to work harder to maintain balance. If you're really symmetrical, these poses are really easy, right? They just become relaxing. And release. Nice, a big reach up. And fold it forward. Lift and lengthen. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog, right into warrior one, right side. And open to warrior two. We're going to work a little bit more into the hips right now. So you'll take your hands, interlace them behind you. So when you interlace your hands, I want you to pull your shoulders up and pull them back and squeeze. Make sure that you have warrior two legs. And now you're going to hinge at the hips. So the hips will go back and you're going to bring your head and shoulder down toward the inside of your right knee. And drop your hands. Hands will come from the inside. Your shoulders right next to your knee. And you're going to wrap your right arm around your leg. If you can meet it with the left, you will. You want to keep the knee in a line with your hip. So you have to press more on your feet. You're going to release that. Take your block on the outside of your front foot, whatever height you need it for triangle. And you're going to re-engage. Press down to both feet. Pull the right thigh and hip under, and then straighten your front leg for triangle. I do that sometimes because it's not my favorite way, but I really feel like it does help to create some opening. Stay grounded in your feet, rise up, turn your right toes in, lengthen your spine. Whatever arm variation you wish, fold over, wide-legged straddle. Integrate your shoulders onto your back, lengthen your spine, rise up, turn your feet. If you've got a bind, you can hold it. Turn your feet, lengthen, and fold. So this is pyramid, with or without a bind. And then transition from pyramid to twisting triangle. You may have to work with this to get the hip, to try to work for the hips to be square. And I'll tell you, it's not that they have to look perfect, but you're working that the entire time, squaring off. I had an opportunity Take your hands down, step back down dog. I had an opportunity to go to a yoga studio in New York, and Bethany Lyons, one of my favorite teachers, assisted me in my triangle for the first time in 3 years. I think I may have been square in it. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low. Inhale, up. And exhale, down dog. Left foot, warrior one. Warrior two. And release your hands behind you. Do the thing, pull your shoulders back. It's active. And you're going to hinge at the hips, bringing your left shoulder to the inside of your left leg. Drop your head, breathe. If you've got tension in your toes, release it. And then drop your hands inside of your left foot. Your left shoulder is matched up with your left knee. Wrap your left arm around and re-engage. You're going to press down your feet. You're going to shift a little bit. The hips, like there's a directional change here that can open the hips a little bit more. And then we're going to shift from some hip work right into grounding. Block on the outside of your left foot and re-engage. So I have to press my left hip under to square my pelvis, and I'm going to straighten up into triangle. Nice, breathe. Bring yourself up, interlace your hands behind you, shift your feet for pyramid on this side. Open the shoulders and fold. Press into both feet. Get long in your spine. You can fold over your front leg deeper if it's there. And drop your hands. Find your block, lengthen your spine. Twisting triangle. Keep working towards square pelvis, lengthen your spine. Relaxed, open breath. Both hands down. Nice. Step back into high plank. High plank. Low plank. High plank. Lower all the way down. Place one ear down on the floor. Turn the other ear down. Come to center. Open up in locust. Choose where your arms go. Let the pose evolve for you. Pelvis down, lift the front of the pelvis up. Shoulders wrap onto your back, legs long, squeezing your thigh muscles to the bones. Opening. You're just going to exhale and drop down. And then go right back up, inhale. You can stay on locust or do a half bow. You catch one foot, extend the other. If you've done the half, switch it. And down. Bend both knees, catch both ankles, inhale up. Release. Inhale up, floor bow. Exhale down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take your knees to the mat. Lengthen your spine. Integrate your shoulders onto your back. Open up into camel. Your hands can land at your seat or your legs or all the way down to your feet. And come up. Take a seat on your feet. Let's have a hydration break. And then root down. Shoulders wrap on your back. Camel number 2. Rise up. Just have a seat back, turn your feet around for bridge pose. And you can decide right now that your body needs a restorative bridge and you can just stay there. A restorative bridge is placing 1 or 2 blocks under your low back, your sacrum, and allowing the opening to be passive. And even if you're in restorative, I'll tell you that you can still press into the feet and press out, and that will engage the thighs, which will help the pose grow even more, even though you're supported. And come down. You can choose wheel, stay in supported bridge, or bridge for the next several. I'll call wheel, but just know that you have your choices. Breathe in and out. You're going to start in bridge, go up. If you would like, add your arms now, wheel. Come down. Go up, wheel. Come down. Go up, wheel. Come down. Go up, wheel. And down. One more. Up. And down. Soles of your feet together, knees out, butterfly. If you want, you can let your eyes close, place your hands where they're comfortable. Use the next few breaths to try to get the entire spine down on the mat. Keep working the spine on the mat while you bring your knees into your chest. Catch your feet or big toes for happy baby. Legs together, extend your legs to the ceiling, interlace your hands behind your head. Press your head into your hands, draw the belly button down, so draw the pelvis up. Inhale, exhale, curl up. Just hold this. Legs are straight to the ceiling. You've added tension to the abdominal wall. Lower your right leg down, pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, switch, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, switch, 4s, 1, 2, 3, 4, switch, 1, 2, 3, 4, switch, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch, 4, 3, 2, 1, just switch, 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 keep pulsing, switch, 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 bend your knees, go straight into bicycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep tension on it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're stabilizing your spine. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay your hands underneath your low back, extend your legs up, lay your head down, lower your legs 1/3, draw your femurs into the pelvis. Take it 2/3. Go to a hover, chin to chest, breathe, and then back up. 1/3, 2, hover, look, rock up into boat. Nice. Rock up and back, boat. And rock up and back, down dog. Half pigeon.
Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift. The baffled king composed it. Say I took
Take 3 more breaths.
I don't even know the name, but if I did, well, really, what's it to you? There's a blaze.
And then transition to the other side at the end of your third.
Doesn't matter what you heard, the holy or the broken. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I did my best, it wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth, I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah,
Double pigeon. Switch sides. Frog pose. We're only going to get about 15 breaths, so you'll want to land in it pretty efficiently. Set your ankles up, knees right out of hips, shins right out of knees. Prop if you need it. And breathe. Settle right in. The exercise of counting your breath is sometimes really helpful.
Oh, I want to come here and give every part of me, but there's blood on my hands, and my lips are unclean. In my darkness I remember Mama's words reoccur to me. Surrender to the good Lord, and to wipe your slate clean. Take me to your river, I wanna go. Oh, go. Take me to your river, I wanna know. Dip me in your smooth waters, I go in. As a man with many crimes, come up for air. As my sins flow down the Jordan, oh, I wanna come here and give you every part of me, but there's blood on my hands, and my lips are unclean. Take me to your river, I wanna go.
Take your last couple breaths and gently pull your body out of the pose.
Oh, take me to your river, I
Come to seated. Extend your legs first. Give them a shake and draw your right foot into your left thigh. Big reach up. Single and fold over your single leg. We'll switch sides. Both legs.
Take me to your river, I wanna go.
Take your hands behind you, reverse tabletop.
So please let me know. Take me to your river.
Let your head and neck drop back.
I wanna know.
And come down. Shoulder stand or head stand. Couple breaths to set up. 5 to 7 breaths in your pose.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. And no hell below us.
Shoulder stand to plow.
Above us is only sky. Imagine all the people
Ear pressure pose.
living
Headstand to child's pose.
for today. You may say that I'm a dreamer,
And we'll all meet on our backs.
but I'm not the only one. I
Final
hope
twist.
someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine there's no countries.
Switch sides as you're ready.
It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine all the people living.
Come to center.
life for peace.
Soles of your feet together, Supta.
And you may say that I'm a dreamer,
Allow your arms to rest by your side, your eyes to close.
but I am not the only one.
When you're ready,
I hope
Shavasana.
someday you'll join us.
Allow the weight of your body to sink in. Easy breath.
Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You and you may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
Stay where you are. Breathe. Start to deepen your breath. Draw your knees into your chest. Make your way up to seated. Hands to heart center. Just a moment of gratitude. Think of 3 things for which you are eternally grateful. Thumbs to your forehead. Namaste. Thank you. Let me turn off the recording.